This is you, TV, for you, the viewer.
The Howl of the Wolf movie. Presenting honest stories of working people as told by rich Hollywood stars.
Shadows crawl across the moonlit haze. The night unfolds in twisted ways. A chill creeps up where the dark winds play. The howl of the wolf calls you to stay. Oh, the howl, oh, the cry. Through the trees where spirits lie. Feel the shiver, feel the dread. The wolf's song wakes the living dead.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night.
They say I'm crazy, they say he's no good, that he can't love it like a real man should. Mama and Pa say they're gonna disown me, because my boyfriend is a zombie. I know that he is the walking dead, but that don't matter when we're lying in bed. Everybody says that I'm insane. I got a man who wants me for my brain. Put down your shotgun, get away from my door. I'm discriminating, not some undead whore. Save your threats, they won't work on me, because my boyfriend is a zombie. I've dated vampires, but they like to bite. The werewolves leave you cold on a full moon night. Warlocks are nice, but I'm not under the spell. And even with a demon, that ain't nothing but hell. Put down your shotgun, get away from my door. I'm discriminating, not some undead whore. Save your threats, they won't work on me, because my boyfriend is a zombie.
Lights out, everybody. It is later than you think. This is Arch Obler bringing you another in our series of stories of the unusual. And once again we caution you, these lights out stories are definitely not for the timid soul. So we tell you calmly and very sincerely, if you frighten easily, turn off your radio now.
And now, Profits Unlimited.
It just doesn't make sense.
Don't hit me.
But why did you roll me there?
I told you, miss, no boat can get past the reef.
But surely my grandfather can afford a power boat.
Last one sank 5 years ago.
Then why doesn't he... Oh, what's the use of asking any more questions? I've asked, and every answer just gets me more mixed up than I was before.
It's all very simple, miss.
Simple?
All just a question of money.
What do you mean, money?
10 generations the Cordays have lived and died on the island. It's all just a matter of money.
But my father...
Yes, all but your father. He was the one they called the fool.
Mr. Williams, I don't think you've any right...
It isn't a matter of right or wrong, miss. It's what they said.
How much farther is there to go? I can't see.
Yes, mist is always heavy this time of morning. You'll be there soon enough. Aye, all a matter of money.
Oh, why don't you talk words that mean something? You're like my father was. We could talk perfectly sanely about anything in the world, but the moment I spoke about the island and my ancestors, well, then there wasn't any clarity or logic anymore. Why don't you tell me what it's all about?
There's nothing to tell you that you won't know when we get there.
But tell me something.
Sun's rising, Mr. Lake.
Look, Mr. Williams, for 15 years, ever since I've been old enough to know what it's all about, I've been trying to get some information about my family. All I know is that for generations the Cordays have lived on this island. While my father was alive, I could never come here. But now he's dead, and I'm here, and I've got to know something about them, anything. Yes, so that when I meet my grandfather, I'll know a little of what it's all about. Please, tell me.
It's all a matter...
Don't say that again. Tell me something that means something to me. Rowing in the middle of nowhere, I tell you...
Wait, miss.
Wait? What?
Ahead. If you just look ahead of you.
Land.
Island always comes sudden like out of the water.
So many trees.
They're always green.
You're not rowing, yet we move.
Always a current.
I've waited so long to get here.
Aye.
They're moving so swiftly. What? There's a landing pier.
Aye. Hold on. We'll bump. Now, I'll hold it. If you'll jump.
All right.
You stand there, please. Wait for me.
Yes. No one here. My grandfather, where is he?
Are you afraid already?
Afraid? Why should I? Of course I'm not. But they knew I was coming here. My grandfather, why isn't he...
Through the trees. Look. You want clear answers. There's one of them.
Chimneys. Smoke. Factories. Yes, they are factories, aren't they?
Aye.
But factories here.
Stood there for 10 generations.
But on an island in the middle of... Why here?
It's all a matter of money.
What? Tell me.
330 years ago, Pierre Corday came to this island and built them up.
But why here?
I'm telling you. I've been telling you all along. A matter of money. You know what money is. Well, it's been the day and the night and the sun and the moon of your family for as long as there's been one of you. Money, aye, and here was the making of it and the horror of it.
But why?
Let me tell you. You wanted to know. Let me tell you quick. His profits weren't big enough, Pierre Corday thought to himself. And the trouble was with the men in the factories who decided they wanted too much. Oh, it was the men at the machines who were to blame. He could find a place where only he'd be the boss, where there'd be no investigators and boards of arbitration, and then he'd tell the men what to do, and they'd do it. And up with the profits and out with the headaches in an island. Aye, a private island. That was the answer.
And this was it?
Aye, it. Beyond the jurisdiction of any man but one of the name of Corday. So here he moved his factories, machine after machine, and when everything was set up, he sent out to the places where men walked the streets looking for work, and he said, listen to me, you single ones. You're hungry, so listen to me. I have a place where there's work for you, easy work. Work at the machines. You sit all day. You don't have to think. The machines think for you. Just sit all day and do the same thing over and over and over. I'll pay you well, and I'll pay you regularly. Aye, a life job if you do what I say all your lives.
And men came here?
Aye. Why not? 500 pit ones, all set for life jobs in the factories of Pierre Corday. Came here 330 years ago.
But why is there smoke coming out of the factories now?
500 of them. And they sat down at the machines and started working, and Pierre Corday brought women for him to mate with, and my kin was with them. And the machine started turning.
But the factories, they're still working. Why?
Listen, you wanted me to tell you, so listen. Listen to the rest. 330 years ago, and each had his own bit of work at the machines. One to press a lever here and the other to turn a screw here. Same work hour after hour, day after day. The months went by and the profits kept on coming in. But some of them began to get tired of it, tired of the machines. Fools they were from the start. Pierre Corday picked them that way. Still they got tired. They wanted to get back to the change in life of the rest of the world. Give us hunger, they said, but give us change. They said that, aye, but they didn't get what they wanted.
Then why didn't they go away?
Where? To drown in the sea? Some did.
Then why didn't they rebel?
Aye, and some did that. And died for the trying.
Died?
Aye. They say that of the 500 men who came here at the end of 2 years, half of them had fattened the sharks in the harbor.
It isn't possible.
Aye, it all isn't possible. An island in the middle of nowhere with spinning machines and men at them. None of it's possible. But here it is. 330 years old and still the same as it was.
Tell me, you mean in those factories that... What?
Watch.
People. Marching. Who are they?
10th generation of them Pierre Corday brought and kept here.
The way they walk. Heads down. Arms hanging. Men like... My grandfather. Take me to him.
Take you to him?
Yes, take me to my grandfather.
Grandfather's dead.
Dead?
The island and they belong to you. Believe?
Mrs. Graves is so new.
2 weeks. I buried him myself.
Did he send for me before he...
No, it was me.
You?
Me. I knew that you were the last one of them left, and I wanted you here.
But why?
I said it, didn't I? You're the last Corday. 330 years, and you're the last.
Why is the factory working so late?
It's the second shift. There are 2 a day.
All night?
Aye.
But why?
It's been that way for 330 years.
It's not true, none of it.
No?
I won't listen to you anymore.
Wait. Wait. Where are you going, girl?
Down there.
You can't go there now.
I'm going to the factory. Talk to them. Find out the truth.
All right. Find out for yourself. I want you to do that. Aye. Talk to them. Talk to them.
Row on row of men. And women. And children.
Aye, find out the children. The more hands, the more production. That was the law of the Cordays, the law of the island.
Their faces. Empty.
Machines do the thinking.
But they sit so quietly. Not talking, none of them. Williams, why is this? Crouching over the tools like animals. Are they always like this?
When the whistles blow, they eat. When it blows again, they march back to the barracks behind the factory.
Barracks?
Aye, barracks, kennels, name it what you want. That's where they live. Live until after 12 hours the whistle calls them back to work.
But the children...
I told you the children do like the rest. They work as soon as they can walk. It's been the law of the Cordays for over 300 years without change. It's the only law they know. Look at this worker, Miss Corday. Look at him, I tell you.
What's he making?
Look at his face. Lovely thing, ain't it? And his blood is the same as their blood, mixed together all through the factory. Look at them, Miss Corday. Yours, I tell you. Yours, all yours. Sit here at the machines until the flesh rots in their bones and they drop in their places. You inherit them, 1,000 of them. Ain't you proud of your inheritance?
What is he making?
What's it matter what they're making? The things they're making ain't been shipped from this island in 100 years.
What?
Aye, for 100 years they've been at the machines, but it's like a dog chasing his tail without beginning and end. What comes out of the last machine's brought back to the first machine and broken up and started all over again.
Why don't they stop?
Stop. How can you stop a rhythm that's been in the blood for 10 generations?
Why don't they talk?
You're scared now, Miss Corday.
They'll talk to me. Of course they will. This one. You. I beg your pardon. Would you stop work a moment and talk to me? I said, would you stop work a moment and talk to me? Williams, doesn't he hear me?
He hears.
Then why doesn't he even turn his head?
Not him. Not any of them.
I don't believe you. This woman, Lady, would you please stop work and talk to me?
Scared to look at him.
Lady, talk to me. I'm Dale Corday.
I scared all right.
I insist that you talk to me. Doesn't answer.
I told you, not while they work. Oh, your family bred them right.
Bred?
Yes, like you breed dogs the way you want them. Yes, for 330 years, bred to sit and work and no nonsense. Never to talk up to their right, just sit and work the way they're told. You stand there looking at me. You don't believe me, do you? Well, try to get him to stop work. Try to get him to say something to you. Try to get him to act like human beings. Well, they're not human beings. They're workers. Yes, workers for the family of Corday. And what are you going to do about it?
Don't be afraid of me.
Who? You.
I'm Dale Corday.
Corday. Boss.
Please don't tremble. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph what?
Joseph.
Do you like it here?
Like work here. No complaints. Like work here. No complaints.
No, stop. They taught you that very well, didn't they?
Like work here. No complaints.
Wouldn't you like to leave this place? Sail away across the sea?
Like work here. No complaints.
Don't keep saying that. You don't understand what you say, do you? Look at me. Lift your face. Wouldn't you like to leave the factory and do what you please?
Like work here.
You've got to understand. You've got to talk to me. Well, you're the only one I see that has anything in her face. Oh, Joseph, look at me. No, don't hang your head. Look at me. I'm your friend. I want to know about you. Don't be afraid. Talk to me. That pretty flower in your hair, what is it? The flower, what's it called? What's its name?
You forget.
It's very pretty. What do you do in the factory, Joseph? What is your work?
Like work here. No complaints.
Yes. Would you like to take a walk with me?
Walk?
Yes, through the valley and show me the flowers.
No walk.
Why not?
Whistle blow soon. Walk begin.
You don't have to work if you don't want to. Come on.
No, whistle blow soon.
But I tell you it's all right. You don't have to go.
No, I go.
But I want you to stay here. You will stay here.
No, let you go.
You'll stay here and talk to me. You'll stay. I'm only trying to help you. Whistle blow. Look out.
Too late. Oh.
Well, now you'd believe I told you what would happen.
She bit me. Like an animal.
When the whistle blows, they go to work. It's in their blood.
In their blood. I've had enough of that talk.
And what are you going to do about it?
Close the factory.
What?
Yes, close them, lock them, shut them out. You say the rhythm of the factory's in their blood. All right, I'll stop it. You hear me, Williams? You'll close the factory tonight. Well,
it's done.
Good. Tomorrow you'll start me back to the mainland. I'll make arrangements to get those people off of here.
Will you now?
You're breathing so heavily.
As soon as I locked the doors, I ran back all the way.
Why?
I wanted to see your face.
What?
I wanted to see your face after the whistle blows.
Whistle?
Aye, it'll blow just as always.
But I told you that...
And I did. I locked the factory, shut the big doors, and threw the bolts, but the whistle's at the powerhouse, and some of them are always there. Aye, the whistle will blow, and they'll march to work.
But they won't get in.
Aye, here they come.
You'll start me to the mainland very early tomorrow, Williams.
It's a long way.
I know it, but it's got to be done.
Too long a way.
You the sail. Tonight I'm putting an end to their marching. Tomorrow I'll... What's that? Williams, don't you hear it?
Aye, I hear it.
It's from the factory.
Aye.
As if they were breaking down the doors.
Aye.
Yes, that's what they're doing. Williams, don't stand there. Go, stop them. Tell them the factory's closed forever. Tell them it's ended.
Go tell them yourself. They've broken in, gone back to work.
People, stop working and listen to me. Stop working, I tell you. I've got to talk to you. I've got to tell you important things. A little while ago, you broke down the door, but that was because you didn't understand what I was trying to do. And now I want to tell you, so listen to me. My name is Corday, and this factory and island and everything on it is my inheritance. And I want to close this factory because I want to help you. Help you to begin to live like human beings. Living means books to be read full of new excitements and understanding, and wonderful music to be played and listened to, and the enjoyment of your homes and conversation and friendship. But now you're not listening to me. None of you. People, listen. Why won't you come away from your machine? Why won't you stop them? I want to help you. Listen to me, please. Just listen to me. Listen to me. All right, then. You'll listen to this. I'm going to burn the factory down. You hear me? If that's the only way to stop you, I'm going to burn it down. Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it!
It's a good sea this morning for sailing.
Have you everything aboard?
Aye.
Is there only some way to communicate to the mainland without going there?
There's none.
What time is it?
Almost 7.
And we go when the tide changes?
Aye. Wind's freshening.
Listen on the wind. You hear it?
I hear.
What?
What do you think? It's them.
For 2 days. Never even going home.
They heard you say you'd burn it, and they're afraid.
Afraid I'd burn their cage, and so they stay there watching. Watching. One shift works, and the other watches.
That's how it is. But not their cage alone, Miss Corday.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's yours.
What?
One boat on the island. This. And in a couple of minutes more, it won't be here.
What are you talking about? You and I are going...
That's where you haven't got it straight, Miss Corday. Going, yes, but only me.
I've wanted to ask you this for days now. Why are you always trying to frighten me?
Now I've done it.
Turning, we'd better... The tide...
Eh?
To go.
Yes, I've scared you now, haven't I? Well, say it. Say it. You don't have to. It's in your eyes. Just the thought of being left here with them year after year, nothing but them. It's enough to turn the inside of you white, ain't it? Why do you think I sent for you? I'll tell you, and I'll tell you quick, and then I'm off to sea. I sent for you because I'm a man born different from all the rest that were here. There were 3 kinds, workers, servants, and you Cordays. Well, servant I was, but in the borning of me a piece of hate got in my heart, and it kept growing through the years. I mean, it's more than I am. A hate for a name and the sound of the name and those that have it, Corday. Well, you're the last of them, and here you'll stay with the sound of them and the sound of the factory grinding in your ears until you're as old as I am. And I hate for Pierre Corday and the rest of his kind is as old as mine is. This is your inheritance. An island and a factory and 1,000 perfect workmen who never want anything for themselves except the bit of food they grow, who sit at your machines until they rot and die. A perfect inheritance for a Corday. I'll leave it all for you until you rot and die.
William, come back. You don't understand these people. I want to... William! You cry. Me. Joe. Me. Dad. What are you... We're so slow. Me no work. Why? Me want show you flower. Oh, my dear. You cry. No, I'm not crying. There isn't time. I've so much to tell you. You first, and then the others. One by one. You talk. First, I want to tell you freedom. Say it. Freedom.
freedom.
300 years ago, my people and your people gave it up. My people wanted profits, but they lost their freedom to the machinery they set up to give them those profits. Your people wanted the security of a bare existence, and so, too, gave up their rights as men to the machinery of profit. But now we've got to win that freedom back again for all of us.
Freedom.
Come, we'll go to them. I've so much to try and tell them. Things that I understand now. That freedom is the essence of the good life for all men. And that security without freedom is a sham which turns men into regiments of less than men. I've so much to tell them. So much to tell them.
It is later than you think.
And now, Suspense. Your host tonight on the Autolite Theater is the maker of the famous Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. From bumper to tail light, Autolite makes over 400 products for cars and trucks. Spark plugs, bumpers, hubcaps, headlights, radiator grills, batteries, wire and cable, ignition systems, speedometers, instruments, tail lights, and many more. So remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations everywhere present Suspense.
You'll have to hurry. It's got to begin soon.
One Lowe's, please. 35.
Did you want this at your change?
Thank you. Here you are, honey. Newsreel, sports short, travelogue, Bugs Bunny, and a double feature. Time you get out, you'll have a double chin.
I bet my double feature won't last any longer than your double header. Last time you went to Ebbetsfield, the dinner was ruined.
Oh. Well, enjoy yourself.
Ernest, you are wearing your disc, aren't you?
Yes, dear.
And the letter.
Right here. And in my best handwriting, please open and read.
It should be pinned to your pocket. You might lose it. You know, you always take off your coat at a ball game.
You are a fussy old hen.
Well, I can't help worrying about you whenever you're out of my sight.
Well, I wish you wouldn't. You perpetually remind me of my affliction.
I'm sorry, Ernest, but I can't help it. Because every time you get excited, you're so likely to get an attack.
Well, darling, I'm not going to get excited. It will probably be a very dull game. DeRocher isn't with the Dodgers anymore. Now you go on in. Have a good romantic fling with Dennis Morgan.
All right. Have a good game.
guy some ass. I swear I didn't see him. I had the right of way. He just needs to step in front of my car. Right down in front of it. All right. We'll go into that later. Guy's out cold. All right, get back and keep moving. Don't stand around like a lot of people. This ain't a circus. Here, you. Beat it over to that front door and call an ambulance.
I've got to see something.
Go ahead, please. We got to prop him up. We can use his coat. Yeah. I'm watching that.
Now, be gentle. Put him down gently, please. Goodness. Oh. Don't there. Now, he's hurt badly.
He can't be hurt badly, officer. I hardly touched him at all. I just tapped him gently. Oh, yeah? Must have been very gentle, because he ain't breathing. Yeah, he's got all in, too. You can always tell it's happened when they fall over like this.
Well, what's happened? You don't mean it.
Just what I do mean, pal. Your gentle little tap has knocked this guy right onto a slab in the morgue.
Place reeks of mothballs. Let's get out. We won't find anything here.
Well, we won't if we don't look.
Oh, I don't know why I ever married such a determined woman.
To bolster your supine character.
And what might you be looking for, my friend?
Hello. My husband needs a sports jacket, something rather smart.
Might I suggest he tries Abercrombie and Fitch's?
He would, if he wasn't an actor.
The theatre's a discouraging job, like me own.
How right you are. Would you believe that my husband's been in 3 plays in the last season and they've only run 2 weeks among them? Well, now he has a chance to do summer stock, and in the very first play he has to be a millionaire in Philadelphia story.
That's rubbing it in for sure.
Oh, and how? That's why he needs a sports jacket. Actors have to supply their own clothes, you know. Of course, it's very different
Look,
when you're
Fran, I'm sure the gentleman isn't interested in my life story. Now, do you happen to have some kind of a coat that would be suitable for an idle playboy?
Well, maybe. There's a grey heron going over here, might fit the bill with a little imagination.
Oh.
It looks quite possible, Hank. After all, millionaires are supposed to be very eccentric. They hate parting with a nickel and love hanging on to old clothes.
The one in Philadelphia story doesn't. He's perfectly normal.
No, that would take too much imagination.
It would strain it a bit.
I guess I'll have to spend part of my first week's salary on a new one.
Hey, what about this one? Looks hardly worn at all. That's that.
That's not for sale, girlie.
Why not? Is it your own?
Well, you see, I haven't put it into my stock yet. I picked it up only this morning. In fact, I was just given the spit and polish when you came in. There's stains on the collar. Red wine, by the looks of them.
Oh, I could get them off as well as you. I know all of the tricks. Anyway, they wouldn't show up under footlights. Here, handsome, try it on. Very elegant. You look right out of escort. How much do you want for it?
$8, as is.
Well, that's very reasonable. I think I'll take it.
You will not. Why, $8 for a horrible old stained bit of junk like that? Here you are. $5, as is. Take it or leave it.
Well, seeing your pretty Irish eyes, I won't argue with you. Shall I wrap it up for you?
Oh, no, thank you. Besides, you might charge us for the dark state. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Come on.
Bye-bye.
honey, that was a real bargain. But I can't figure out why you let it go so cheaply. Why, it must have cost at least $75, New.
Let him explain, darling. It was my pretty Irish eyes.
Yeah, well, that was certainly a ham performance of a stingy housewife that you gave. Look, Fran, you know it upsets me. Why do you do it?
Oh, you're too inhibited. You know, I don't think these are wine stains. They don't seem to be coming out at all. Wouldn't be at all surprised if they were blood stains.
Maybe the old crook bumped off the owner. I wouldn't put anything past that character.
Hey, wait a minute. There's something stuck in here. Must be a very important document for someone to pin it to their person. They obviously didn't want to lose it. Please open and read.
Maybe we've come into money.
I carry this wherever I go. It is to advise responsible parties that I am a cataleptic. My body must not be molested for a period of 72 hours, neither by autopsy nor by embalming. The maximum periods of my attack seldom exceed 4 hours. Please telephone my wife, Mrs. Margaret Bowers, at Gramercy 98989. If she is not at home, try Dr. Mackenzie, Plaza 36762. This is of vital importance. It may mean my life. Ernest Bowers. Well, what do you know?
Oh, it's probably just a gag.
Against whom? Darling, what is a cataleptic exactly?
Oh, don't ask me. I went to a dramatic school, not John Hopkins.
Well, let's look it up in the dictionary. Catacomb, here we are, catalepsy. A bodily condition marked by suspension of sensation and muscular rigidity. A seizure closely resembling death in all aspects, including the primary stages of rigor mortis.
That's a grim thought. Now look, Fran, don't start getting any ideas. The owner probably just forgot to remove the letter when he sold the coat.
This doesn't sound like something someone would easily forget. Hey, I wonder if he did sell it to the Irishman.
Fran, why shouldn't he have?
Well, in the first place, it looks too new. In the second place, there are those spots. And if they are what I think they are, blood, well, then there might have been an accident. Oh, Henry. In that case, I can think of awful things happening.
Yes, I know, but don't. Now, look, Fran, if the man was injured, he was probably taken to a hospital and treated.
Yes, but think. Supposing somehow he got separated from his curtain and then had one of these attacks. Well, then they might presume he was dead and perform an autopsy or whatever they do.
Well, in that case, the man's been buried for days.
The shopkeeper said he'd only just got the coat.
Well, then Mrs. Bowers must have sold it after her husband's death.
Well, I think I'll telephone her anyway. I've got an awful premonition.
You and your premonition.
No answer.
Well, go ahead. Call up the doctor. It'll put that dizzy mind of yours at rest.
I was intending to.
Hey, you know, friend, you ought to give up acting. Write mystery stories. You might be more successful.
Oh, I could hardly be less. Hello. Is Dr. Mackenzie there, please? Oh, is this his nurse? Oh, I see. Well, have you any idea when he will be back? Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's away on vacation, motoring down south. That was just his answering service.
Well, that's that. We've come to a dead end.
Yes. But I can't help thinking. Has Ernest Bowers come to a dead end, too?
There he goes. There's the throw down. He's safe. Jackie Robinson safe. That's the fifth base he's stolen this season, folks. Oh, how that boy can run. Pleasure to watch him keep around. Well, that brings up Roy Cavanagh batting in a overall straight game. Score is now 4-3 in favor of the Cards.
Hey, Tony. Super sent another accident down for you.
Came in from the hospital a few minutes ago. No identification.
Holy cow. Why do so many people have to get knocked off on Saturday afternoons? Don't they know I'm the only one on duty?
The general public likes to keep its city employees busy.
Hey, you know, I'm going to ask for a raise. I've done 5 jobs today already.
Think of the artistic pleasure you get. Remember what the super says. Embalming ain't just hack work, boys. It's an art. Why, when you get through with the stiff, Tony, it looks more lively than when it was alive.
Go lay on a slab.
Nice looking young fellow. You'll do a beautiful job on him.
You'll have to wait. I'm not going to lift a finger until I hear the rest of that ball game.
Suit yourself, bud. But the super says you've got to finish this one before you quit for the day.
A moment, we'll bring you the second act of Dead Ernest, starring Margaret Phillips and Todd Andrews. While we're waiting, I'd like to tell you about a young doctor who's really going places. Now, that is. Although he wasn't going much of any place one particular day not long ago. Here he is, Dr. Nicholas Nostrom, starting out on his first case. Pretty important case, too, and Doc's got everything with him. Uh-oh, everything that is but a good battery. Say, looks like the doc is up against some pretty stiff competition on his first case. Well, the young doc put out a hurry call, so we got up to his place in a jiffy with a brand new Autolite Stay Full battery. You see, his trouble was that his old battery was just plain run down. It was weak from lack of water. Now, you know that batteries need water, and an ordinary battery needs water often. But an Autolite Stay Full battery in normal car use needs water only 3 times a year. Think of it. In normal car use, you need fill your Autolite Stay Full battery only 3 times a year. That's because of the greater liquid reserve. A Stay Full battery has 3.5 times as much water above the plates as an ordinary battery. That means your plates are always covered, always packed with power. Think how important that is to your car. And consider some of these other features of the Stay Full battery. The Stay Full has extra plates for extra positive power. And another thing, your Stay Full battery is protected by fiberglass insulation for longer life and stronger life. So take a tip from me. Get a battery that helps give you dependable starting, the longer-lasting Autolite Stay Full battery. Well, sir, we operated on young Doc's car and nothing flat. We put in a new Autolite Stay Full battery, and the operation was a 100% success. The Doc took off, and he got there in plenty of time to be the first man to shake hands with the captain of the local 1965 football team. Why don't you check with your Autolite dealer tomorrow? Ask him about an Autolite Stay Full battery for your car. Remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Now, continuing this story of suspense, we bring you the second act of Dead Ernest.
First-class woman, nor a first-class human being, until you've learned to have some regard for human frailty. It's a pity your own foot can't slip a little some. Hey, honey, come out of the ether. You're dropping more peas on the rug than in the pot.
Honey, I can't stand it a moment longer. I've got to find out where that man got this coat.
But, honey, it's after 5 o'clock. The shop will be closed.
Well, it may not be. I'm going over there anyway. You stay here and study your lines.
Oh, no. Whither thou goest, I go. End of quote.
Oh, good.
Besides, I can show off my new coat.
Come on, then, let's hurry. Back in a few minutes.
That probably means an hour if I know an Irishman's sense of time.
Well, let's go to the drugstore and call up Mrs. Bowers again. as though she's settled there for the weekend.
Now, take it easy, Fran. Don't get so intense about
Well,
everything.
I can't help it. I've got a single-track mind.
There, I think she's finished now.
Good. You're an optimist. She's looking for more change. You know, I had an instinct she was a telephone hog.
Well, now, relax, Fran. She'll run out of nickels eventually.
Well, eventually seems to be now a break for a change. I'm coming right back.
I'll wait for you. And now, look, Fran, be careful how you handle this thing. Because if your hunch is right, and there is something screwy, why, you might give this Mrs. Bowers an awful shock.
No luck. Let's go back to the shop and see if that man's back yet. Oh, Mr. Murdoch, I'm so glad you're back.
Ah, the young lady with the Irish eyes. And what would you be wanting this time?
You sold my husband this jacket this afternoon, remember?
Yes, I remember. I practically gave it to the man.
It had some stains on it.
Sure, I told you that. No, don't tell me you're asking me to take it back. Second-hand goods are not returnable, girlie.
No, we don't want to return it. Those were blood stains. We want to know where you got it.
And what business might that be of yours?
It may be a matter of life or death.
Oh, come on now. You're exaggerating.
I assure you I'm not.
Well, I don't remember where I got the thing.
That's nonsense.
Now, look, you told us you picked it up this morning. You must have a very short memory.
Hold your horses. What is this? The third degree?
I want to know.
We just want an answer to my question. Where did you get that coat?
Then you answer me one of my own. Why is it you have to know?
There was a letter pinned in the pocket saying that the owner of the coat had attacks, which make him seem to be dead when he's really only in some sort of a trance. Now, sometimes they take unidentified corpses to the morgue where they embalm them and drain all the blood out of them. You wouldn't want that to happen to someone who was alive, would you?
Indeed I would not, my dearie. Devil a bit. I'd never have touched the thing if I'd known there was a curse on it. I'd have left it lying on the street where I found it.
Well, you just found it in the street.
Well, you see, there was an accident.
Now we're getting something.
So it was an injured person's coat. Well, now, look, how did you get the coat off?
They propped his head up on it, and when the ambulance took him away, they just
Where
left
was this and when?
After lunch, West 12th Street, opposite Granny's Movie Theater.
Come on, let's go back to the drugstore.
For the love of God, don't give me away to the police. Hey, young lady, this is the devil of a business.
Look up the number of the city morgue while I call Mrs. Bowers.
Hello? 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 Oh, nuts. I might have saved my breath.
Second game of a doubleheader here at Evansville, folks. Now, I just gave go to win the opener by a score.
Super's gone home. He said you can go home, too, when you finish that accident. Oh, I haven't even started on it yet. Why don't you work and listen at the same time? Oh, I like to concentrate on my yacht. Hey, what do you say, Al? Stick around and give me a hand, will you? I'll get through that much more quickly. Okay. Don't answer it. If you do the hospital, send me another stiff and I'll be here all night. But, Tony, it's my job. Please don't answer it. Okay, I'll leave the receiver off the hook. They'll think it's busy and get tired. Thanks. You're a doll. What do you want me to do? Move the table over here while I get into my mother hubbard. What did I do with that scalpel? I must try spraying my roses with this stuff. Ought to knock the buds for a loop.
I can't understand it. The line's continuously busy.
Well, maybe the line's out of order. Call the operator.
Hello, operator. Look, I've been trying to get the number of the city morgue for about half an hour. There must be something wrong about it.
We'll need that bottle.
Huh? Oh. Yeah.
Good boy. Yeah. I think I'll make the incision in the neck.
I thought you were supposed to stick this thing in the abdomen.
Oh, I like to vary my work. Hand me a piece of gauze, will you? Oh, dear. Don't answer it.
Okay. You know, he didn't have any coat on when they brought him in here, and that's very funny because he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would be caught dead within his shirt sleeves.
I can't see a darn thing. My glasses are all clouded up. Must be steamy in here. Turn the fan on, will you, Al? It's cold and clammy, if you ask me.
Funny. You wouldn't think that a little thing like a heart stopping would make a man dead and not alive.
My glasses are all clouded up again. I wonder.
Hello, mortuary caretaker speaking. Yes? What? Say that again, lady. There's some dame on the phone babbling about some guy with no coat that may not be dead.
Hey, wait a minute. I was just getting the same idea.
What's that?
Come here, Al. Take a look at this guy. Am I crazy? Aren't his lips moving?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello, please, hello. Why don't you answer me? You've got a live man there.
Oh, my God. Get a hold of that dame that's on the phone. Tell her to come down here. Maybe she can identify him.
Margaret Phillips and Todd Andrews for splendid performance in Dead Ernest. This is Rex Marshall speaking for Autolite, and in just a moment I'll tell you about next week's suspense story. But first, here's a parade of Autolite products. Some of the more than 400 products made in the Autolite plant from coast to coast. The horns, the windshield wipers, relays, and spark coils, spark plugs, ignition-engineered resistor spark plugs. Yes, Autolite makes more than 400 automotive parts in its 28 plants from coast to coast. There's the wire and the battery cable. Here come the starting motors, followed by the distributors. There are the generators and the gas gauges. And now, of course, the batteries. Autolite Stay Full batteries. The batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. So insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Be with us next Tuesday to see Postmortem, another gripping story in suspense. Be sure to listen to Suspense each Thursday night on your radio.
Bloodiest double horror show in history. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Men become animals and eat their victims. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. A young boy infects an entire town with rabies and turns a group of men into a band of bloodthirsty zombies ravaging a peaceful countryside. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Will make your blood curdle and your skin crawl. But you will sit there and suffer through the tortures of the damned. You will sit and watch this shocking ugliness splashing across the screen. You will ask yourself, what acts of sadism will this electric knife be used for? What horrors will be performed with this axe, this hose, this dagger, gun, this sword? All the implements necessary to make this the ultimate in adult horror films. We have painted a bloody picture, but it is only a small part of what actually takes place in I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Can you take it? If you have a strong constitution, we challenge you to test it and sit through. I drink your blood and I eat your skin.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of the nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
One strawberry. You want anything, Maury?
No, Dottie's waiting for me. I gotta leave in a couple of minutes.
2 malts, 50 cents.
Here's your chance, Kelly. Double or nothing.
How do I know you've got the other half?
Kelly, sometimes I don't think you're ever going to get rich.
Sometimes I worry about that myself.
Hey, Rich, how about you and the other guys going horseback riding with me and Dot?
Oh, we can't do it. I've been working all week on my boat, and it's running real good, and we're going to go water skiing.
Oh, you guys, what a drag. All you ever do is water ski.
Do you want to come along?
No, I promised Dottie. Anyway, she's waiting for me at the stables.
I'll tell you what. You go riding, we'll go water skiing, and I'll pick you up at 4 o'clock at the stables. Then we'll figure out something for tonight.
You pick us up for sure?
You know I wouldn't hang you up.
Well, okay. I'll tell Dot, and I'll meet you at 4.
Tell her I said to keep an eye on you.
Oh,
Yeah, and check the stirrups. A big wind might come up.
very funny.
Hiya, Pint. Where you going?
I'll never tell.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, he's been eating too much hay. He doesn't want to go water skiing.
Wow. I mean, how weird can you get, huh?
Are you ready?
Yep, all set. Pam's making a lunch. Hey, and guess where we're going to eat it?
In the boat?
Nope. On an island.
An island?
Yeah, it's a real gas. Some guys told me about it.
I've been all over that water, and I've never seen any island.
You never went that far out. It's way out where the water's too rough to go skiing.
Sounds crazy, Reg.
Are you going to believe this scam? He's always coming up with some long shot. This time it's an island.
All right. I'll tell you what I'll do. If that island isn't there, I'll buy 2 new carburetors for your boat, and I'll put them both in myself.
Come on, Reg, let's find out.
All right.
I told you this island was here. Nobody ever believes me.
Funny we never knew about it.
We do now. And it'll make a crazy spot for beach parties.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah, let's. Hey, dig that.
Reggie, look. The way they walk. What's the matter with them?
Look doped or dead or something.
She's seen us.
Let's get out of here. The boat's gone.
Well, they couldn't have taken it far.
Who couldn't have?
Well, the people on this island.
Maybe it floated out.
No! I tied it real good. Well, let's not get panicky. It has to be somewhere on the shore, so let's circle around it. This sure beats me. No landing, dock, or anything. They might have tied it up at a better place. We better go see.
Not me. Julie and I will wait for you here.
Well, the kids who ran off. How do you do?
Good afternoon, ma'am. We're looking for a boat.
A boat?
I tied it up down at the beach about an hour ago, and now it's gone.
Won't you come in?
I'll get you a soft drink.
Oh, thanks, ma'am, but we just... Oh, yeah, soft drink. That'll be fine.
Now, tell me about your boat.
Have you got it?
Your boat? Of course not. I've been here all day.
Well, someone took it. And we're not supposed to be here. Well, we're sorry. I mean, if you'll just give us our boat back, we won't come back anymore.
But I've told you, I haven't taken your boat.
What kind of a place is this? I mean, who's in charge here? Someone knows where our boat is.
Well, I'm afraid I'm the only one you can talk to.
We walked all around this island. Now, where do you keep your boats?
We have no boats here.
Well, then how do you get back and forth to shore? Walk?
You're certainly an inquisitive young man. We have no use for boats here because no one leaves the island.
Hey, Red, you remember that boat we saw last month without any skiers?
Yeah, they must have been headed here.
Whoever you saw, I'm sure was going elsewhere.
Look, we don't care who comes here and who doesn't. But I think you know where our boat is, and we want it.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Okay. If that's the way you want it, we're going to go see the sheriff.
Yeah. You certainly have a lot of courage. It's very flattering.
Hey, that sounds like Julie and Pam.
What are the girls doing here? Where are they?
I'll find out for you. Ivan, are the two girls there?
What's going on? Hey, come on now. Hey.
You'll have to excuse Ivan's manners. He's very strong and sometimes forgets himself. If you'll behave yourselves, he'll not hurt you.
Hey, what are you going to do with us?
I'll first answer your other question. We've taken care of your boat, and none of you will leave here. Instead, you will help me in some very important work. No one asked you here, but your curious nature will in turn aid me very much.
Look, what kind of a creep joint is this?
A place of research and discovery. A place where science is free from the interference of stupid politicians.
Oh, yeah? Well, you won't get away with it. We've got some friends waiting for us. When we don't show up, they're going to follow us out here looking for us, and they're going to bust up this whole weird place.
Please let us go. We'll promise never to tell anyone about it.
I'm afraid that's impossible. And as far as someone discovering this island, well, that doesn't bother me in the least. You'll have to excuse me now. I have work to do. Remember what I said. Behave yourselves, and you won't get hurt. Come, Ivan.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey, kid, what you doing?
I'm looking for Red. You seen him?
Well, not since you were here this morning.
How about Skipper Julie?
No, they all left together right after you did.
They were supposed to pick Dottie and me up 2 hours ago at the stables.
Well, they went out in the boat, didn't they?
Yeah.
You think they might have had an accident?
I don't know. When they didn't show up at the stables, I thought maybe Reg might have forgot. But since they haven't been here either, I don't know what to think.
Maybe they ran out of gas.
Well, if they ran out of gas, they could have paddled in. It wouldn't have taken them this long.
Where's Dottie?
Well, she's still waiting down at the stables.
You know, Maury, I've never been out there, but I understand those waters can be treacherous at times. I think the wisest thing for you to do is go see the sheriff. You'll know what to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'll get Tommy to drive you out. Better stop by and pick up Dottie first.
Yeah. I hope so. I'm Maury Timms. I live over in Compton County. So does Dottie.
What can I do for you, Maury?
Well, we went water skiing today. No, I mean, we didn't go water skiing. We went horseback riding, but, well, Reg and the other kids...
Oh, let me tell him, Maury.
That sounds like a good idea.
Well, the kids we run around with, 4 of them, they went water skiing, and they were supposed to pick us up at 4 o'clock.
At the stables, where we went riding.
But they didn't come. Not at 4 or 5 or 6.
What kind of a boat did they have?
Well, it's got a homemade hull and a souped-up V8 engine.
Was it likely to break down?
Well, no, I don't think so. You see, Reg, well, he keeps it in tip-top condition all the time.
Well, I think you better talk to the sheriff about this.
All right. Let's hear all about it.
Well, we were afraid the boat tipped over something because they were supposed to pick us up a long time ago.
What direction they went?
No, they just went water skiing. No special direction.
Well, now, we have about 800 square miles of water out there. That'll be difficult for us to search an area like that.
But you got to do something. You just got to.
Now, don't misunderstand me. We'll do the very best we can, of course. You tell Regan to pick up searching immediately. You and I will relieve him at 5 in the morning.
Can we go with them?
I'm afraid not, miss. It's practically dark.
Do you kids have a car?
Well, no, not one of my own.
Then I'll drive you two home.
Oh, thanks, but could you drive me down to Reggie's car? I'd like to drive it. Reggie doesn't like to leave it outside.
All right.
Any luck, Sheriff?
I'm sorry, son. Nothing yet.
I wish there was something we could do to help. Hey, let's take one of Wally's boats and look around. Wally won't mind. You know, as we were pulling up, I could have sworn I saw somebody walking.
You must be carried away. If they were here, we'd have seen the boat.
Look! I told you I saw somebody. Come on!
Come in. Are you looking for someone?
We saw a man back there. We were trying to find him.
He's gone now. Can I help you?
Well, I guess you can. We were going to ask him if he saw anybody. 4 kids in a boat around here yesterday.
Well, I'm sure he didn't. Neither did I. You see, we were both inside all day yesterday.
Do you live here?
Of course. Would you like to take a rest?
No, We better get going. You see, we're searching the water for our friends. We think they might have drowned.
Why, that's terrible. I hope you find them safe and well. Are you sure you wouldn't like a sandwich or something before you go?
No, I think not. Thanks anyway. I bet you don't get many visitors out here.
No one ever comes here.
Oh, well, goodbye. Thanks for the information.
Who were those snoopers we saw by the water?
Just some kids looking for their friends.
I don't like people around here. There's too much at stake.
You know people are of no concern. Besides, I'm the one who has to stay here, not you.
A slip up now will ruin everything.
You don't have to worry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
That's what we're here to find out. How is the work progressing?
Very well. I hope to complete Phase 3 this week.
Phase 3? You were on that the last time we were here.
And now it's nearly completed. What do you expect in 4 months?
We expect results. We must have results, and soon.
Tell me, Doctor, what's the chance of finishing the research within 6 weeks?
You mean the research or the actual completion of a perfect capsule?
I mean the completion of 5,000 capsules, ready to drop.
I received orders from the east that we must move in another direction unless your capsules are ready in time.
You mean hydrogen bombs?
Yes.
Fools. The stupid fools. What good is land that you can't use or go near for years?
You know, of course, that we don't control these things.
Well, what about it? Can you speed up the work?
It is possible. But I've run into a factor that may give us trouble. Come and see for yourself. This is the first capsule that was used on Subject 1. It proved much too strong, as the subject died in 5 hours. I worked out this highly concentrated buffer and tested it on 4 separate subjects.
And the results?
About 0 consistency. Have a look. If you'll notice, the subjects are direct opposites. One has no spark, no desire for anything. The other teems with rage.
What about that fellow we saw last month? His reaction was perfect.
Ivan, the perfect slave, desire to work, perfect health, and obeys every command.
With half the people on Earth in his condition, we'd have the epitome of civilization.
In the bombing of the United States, how many would turn out like him?
Not enough to take care of the wild ones. You couldn't possibly drop the pellets as they now exist.
Then you must find out what it is about Ivan that produced the effect.
I've performed every practical test on him. His body chemistry is basically the same as the rest.
Well, you'll have to figure it out.
I don't believe it can be done in short time. But there is an alternative.
What's that?
It might prove dangerous. But if time is of the essence... I worked out a formula using a completely different paralyzing agent. It rushes directly to the nervous system and can be dropped as a gas. And also, it will be difficult to detect in the American water systems.
Is it dangerous to us?
Not in the way you would imagine. The problem is, it can be counteracted.
You mean it's not lasting?
Effective and lasting. Until someone discovers what would bring the subjects back to normal.
Can't you do something or strengthen it?
You want the people alive and strong so they can work and obey their superiors. If I increase the gas, they'd mostly die.
But if they cannot think for themselves, how can they possibly reason a counteragent would help them?
That's where we would have to gamble. At least until we had time to develop a second gas.
How effective is it?
I'll give you a demonstration. Ivan, I'm preparing a test. Be ready to stand by. You'll now be able to see the effect taken by a near-human subject. I think you'll agree this one has plenty of fight in him. Savage beast. Ivan, come and get him. You can take him to one of the old cages.
It's amazing. In a matter of seconds, his temper completely suppressed.
I won't even have to lock him up anymore. Although, unlike a man, he's not useful. After I run some tests, Ivan will destroy him.
He appears to have no conscious feeling at all.
From now on, he'll move exactly as he's directed.
If only this could be permanent.
If only we hadn't been betrayed. We'd have the time.
What are you talking about? Who betrayed us?
Do you remember Felix, our contact in South America? The one that helped you with the passport?
Very well. I last saw him in Buenos Aires.
The reason that passport looked so good was because it was a legitimate one. We recently found out that he was a United States federal agent.
Where is he now?
Dead. But we don't know whether or not he had enough time to contact his office about this operation.
This is the reason for the change in time element?
If he did talk to the Pentagon, they'd soon find this place.
Then it's up to you. If you want to take a chance with what you saw, then I'll hurry along with the final test. I have 4 human subjects to use.
4 new ones?
The friends of those kids you saw outside.
Are you sure they won't be back?
I rather doubt it. But if they do, we can handle them.
We better stay here a few days, just in case.
send him right in, please. Did you bring everything they found?
His suitcase contained mostly clothing and personal belongings. I have all the papers we located, but I'm afraid they don't help much. He couldn't carry anything of importance with him.
Is there any chance of finding the body?
If we do, it probably won't tell us much. The murderers undoubtedly checked his clothing.
Everything addressed to Felix. Is that the only name he used?
He used the name Felix in Argentina and Mexico. Even the police in Buenos Aires were unaware of his identity.
We have other agents in Buenos Aires. Why didn't he contact them?
Colonel, we felt this assignment was the most critical we've ever been on. We tried to avoid any possible channel of detection, even our own agents.
Your caution certainly didn't seem to pay off.
Oh, I suppose you're right. But we do have one thing, a photograph. This might lead us to their headquarters. First, we're sending copies of this photo to every law enforcement agency in the country. Every city, county, and state officer will be on the lookout for her. Second, we'll detach troops from bases in this area and cover the entire state. When we finish there, we'll move to another until we've covered the western states, then move eastward.
I'll contact General Mundy for additional helicopters in that area.
With your permission, sir, I'd like to also request Marine and Navy helicopters and every reconnaissance plane the Air Force has available.
That's a big order. I hope we can fill it.
It must be filled. Do you realize, Colonel, that if we don't find their base and stop them now, before they distribute this gas in rivers and water supplies across the nation, we'll be able to save at best 20% of the population when they strike.
That's it. Clean as a whistle. Come on.
Can you get it all right?
Oh, no. This one's going to be harder than the other one. It's a better lock.
Maybe we can help it.
Hurry, hurry, he's coming.
Get back against the wall, quick. Hey, you.
Every time he comes here, I'm afraid he's going to open the door. The way he looks at me.
I don't think he can do a thing unless he's told to. He must be under some powerful drug.
Maybe he can't hear us when we talk.
Oh, he can hear us all right. Look, it's a good thing you didn't notice the broken lock.
He probably won't be back for a while. You'll have time to open ours.
No, I think we better wait till the last minute. Well, if he notices the broken lock, we'll be cooked.
But now you've got the time.
Look, Julie! Getting out of these cages isn't even half the battle. If we can get through that hall and outside, we've got a chance. But we've still got to get off this island. And we can't swim.
Hey, look. Reg and I can sneak out of here tonight after it gets dark. Then we can go down by the water and look for the boat, huh?
If you find it, we'll still be locked up here. And what happens if you don't find it?
It's got to be around here somewhere. And if there's anyone out there, Skip and I alone will have a better chance of not being seen.
Yeah.
Now, we'll be back before morning with the boat all set up. Then we make a run for it, hop in the boat, and take off.
It sounds fine. Except if anything goes wrong, we're still locked in here. Can't you fix this lock before you go?
I don't think we'll be as lucky with that one. We'll probably have to break it into pieces. If he comes back here tonight, he'll notice it for sure.
Hey, look. When everything's all ready, a little noise won't matter then. A couple of good whacks and we're all set.
Reg, be careful out there. If they see you,
Now, Julie, forget it. We'll be back before daylight. And if they do catch us, we can't be any worse off than we are right now. It's probably dark by now. Come on.
Sun's nearly up.
Yeah.
Sort of hate to face the girls.
If I were a channel swimmer, I could make it in about 10 hours.
We hadn't walked around so much, we could have built a raft. Wait a minute. We could still get a good start on it.
You know, Skip, sometimes you really amaze me. Come on.
find it? Can we get out of here?
Well, it's almost daylight. We'll have to wait.
But you found the boat.
No. But it's okay. We're building a raft.
A raft?
It's our only chance. We'll have it finished tomorrow night, then we take off.
Hey, we better get inside. They might be getting up.
Right. And we better get some sleep.
Where's the raft now?
Oh, come on. Reg is right. Let's get some rest.
We hid it down by the water. Just keep your fingers crossed that they don't find it.
Hello? The sheriff, please. Oh, that's right, the sheriff's office. Thank you.
Sheriff's office. Johnson.
Hello, this is Maury Timms. Yeah, Maury. Listen, we were out in the boat today, and we came across something real strange. We found this island. We think the kids might be there.
I see. Well, look, Maury, I'm due to go out on a call right now.
The sheriff isn't here, so you'd better go see him in his home. His address is 233 Elmwood Road. Can you find it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. We're not too far from there. I'll leave right now and catch him. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Kids, come on in.
Sorry to have to bother you at home, Sheriff.
Oh, that's all right, but we still haven't found anything.
I think we did. Not a boat or anything, but we found something that sure looked funny.
Well, what'd you see?
Well, we were out there in the water, in this boat we borrowed. Well, we were looking all around like you. Well, we went way over toward the east. Must have gone about, 30, 40 miles. We came to this real weird place.
It was an island.
Yeah, real strange like. I didn't even know it was there before.
Well, that must be Mullet Island. There used to be some buildings on it about 50 years ago.
That sounds like it. Well, anyway, we thought it was worth looking at, so we went there and we talked to this woman. And
you talked to someone on Mullet Island?
Yeah, she lived there.
I can't believe anyone could be living on that old island. There's no facilities.
She lives there all right. We saw her.
Well, how odd. Wonder why anyone would pick that place. Well, what'd she say? Had she seen anything of the boat or the kids?
She said she hadn't seen anybody, but we think she was lying.
Now, what makes you think that?
Well, we didn't think too much about it at the time. We wanted to look around the water some more. But Dottie brought it up on the way back.
I'm sure she lied to us, Sheriff. And she might know something about the kids she's not telling.
Now, wait a minute. If people want to live in isolation, that's their own business. They have that right. Don't you jump to conclusions just because this woman may have looked, a little odd.
It's not that. She...
Now, look here. You're all upset about this thing. And it's a terrible experience. But do you really think that a person, anyone, would see your friends and then deliberately say they hadn't? What possible reason could they have?
We don't know. That's why we came to you.
I think you both let your imaginations run away with you. Now, I suggest you go home and let me handle this search. But I have to tell you the truth. I'm not too optimistic about it, after all the area we've covered.
Have you been out to the island?
Now, do you actually believe that your friends would go out there and stay this long?
Well, no. Not unless they couldn't get off.
She lied to us, Sheriff. I know she did.
She told us no one ever came out there. And as we left, a boat was just arriving.
Have you kids been home to dinner or any place since coming back from out there?
No, we didn't want to waste any time looking for you.
All right. we get the boat now and ride out there and have a look around, will that give you any satisfaction?
Yeah, but, well, if we find anything, are you sure you can handle it by yourself?
I think so, Maury. And if not, I've got a radio in the boat.
It'll take a few minutes for the solution to drop to the right temperature before I can combine it.
Will there be a temperature problem in the water supplies?
Not after I once set the exact formula. The molecules will spread rapidly and actually become a part of the water.
And you say it'll only take a few hours to reach the full effect?
Between 1 and 3 hours, the bacteria should be everywhere.
By that you mean including the nerve gas?
The pellets can be of any size you think necessary. Large ones will, of course, spread more gas rapidly in the essential areas.
I just hope the effects are as good as we anticipate.
You won't be disappointed. I'm about ready for the test. If you'll excuse me a second. Ivan, we're ready for the 2 girls. Would you bring them in, please?
Get out. Go on. You keep away from him, Marvin. Come and get me. Come on. Get away from him. He's taking the hold him. Get hold him. Come on.
Just don't let us do it.
Now's the time.
They put him in that room to kill him.
Oh, we can't rush them. They must have guns.
If we'd have only gotten out of here last night.
Now, gentlemen, if you'll watch carefully, you'll see the exact effect working on the human system. Well, look who we have here. How are you, Mr. Sheriff?
Not so good. I've got a couple of real inquisitive kids here.
I knew there'd be trouble.
There won't be any trouble. I think they'll help us instead.
What's going on here, Sheriff? Who are these people?
Maury, look! It's Julie and Pam!
You see, she did lie. The kids are prisoners here.
Not prisoners. We prefer to call all of you our guests. Ivan.
Sheriff, do something. Sheriff! I'm trying to let us go!
It'll do you no good. The sheriff won't help you.
I'd like to talk to you, Doctor.
Well, certainly, Sheriff. What is it?
Look, our deal was that I'd supply you with drunks and prisoners. But this time you've gone too far.
These subjects are no different from the ones you brought me.
No, except that they have families that want to find them. This search is getting publicity on the outside, and I can't control it.
We can't stop now. Not for anything. You have to give us a little more time. We'll have to move fast. But we'll need some pieces of pipe. Or clubs.
I'll see what I can find.
I think we can all relax. Keep our wits about this thing. After all, we haven't been discovered yet. And I don't believe we'll need any more people over here. What do you think, Doctor?
I was never one to complain over simple problems.
Simple problem? Do you realize
I do realize. And I also understand thoroughly what we're all expected to do. I'm doing my job under the same conditions as you, only I don't complain about every problem I run into.
Very well, then. Perhaps you should appoint someone to take my place.
Perhaps we will.
All right. Do what you think best. Let me know what you decide.
We certainly will. The fool. Didn't he know that none can quit?
We'll have to hurry now. Ivan, take him outside.
Where do you want these two?
Keep them there. They'll serve as a second test.
Look, we gotta move now or it's too late. Go to the door and let the girls out. What's that? On your feet. Come on.
Hurry, Rich. Let's get the girls out.
can't open that door. But she can. Come on. Come on. All right, go open that door right now.
You keep them covered, Maury.
Right.
Their minds are gone, just like the rest.
Yeah, well, she knows how to bring them around, and she's going to do it. All right, get started.
Started with what?
You know what I mean. Something to take care of Julie and Pam.
There's nothing I can do for them.
You'd rather feel a few bullets burn through you.
Go ahead and kill me if you like, if that will help them.
Look! You invented this stuff. It figures you can do something about it.
If I could, I wouldn't, so you're wasting your time.
Your time's gonna burn out if you don't do what I say.
Hey, listen, Reg. When that gas is poured on someone, they lose their will, don't they?
Yeah.
After that, they do as they're told.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Which way do you want it? All right, then get moving. Tell them don't go through it.
Quiet, you fool.
How do you release the stuff? Hey, I think this is it right here.
Clear enough.
Let's get her. Get back. Don't you try that again.
All right, now let's have it. Come on. Now, you know what we want. Come on. Something that'll fix the girls. Come on now, I'm not kidding.
Hold it, Skip.
You understand me?
Hold it.
I mean it.
We're doing something wrong. You two guys, come over here. All right. If you guys want to stay alive, you better do as we say.
We can do nothing.
Tell me how to get through to her.
I don't know. We're not scientists.
You know all about this gas, though.
Hey, maybe she's an exception. What do you say we put one of them in there, huh? We'll get them to talk.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Okay, you. Let's go. I said move.
No, wait. I'll tell you. I don't know exactly which one it is, but if I...
Show us where it is.
I think that's the one.
What do you mean you think that's the one?
Well, she only mentioned it once. I think that's the mixture to counteract the gas.
Now, this might be poison.
Well, let's give it to her first. Are you all right?
Get yourself together. We have to stop them.
The police boat. We'll have to put it away with the other boats before they reach it.
Coming from there.
After the grill is finished with him, I doubt if he can make it to the water. Let's go!
With pleasure.
I picked up Major Coleman. We're about 10 miles in from the airport. We should arrive at headquarters in a couple of minutes. Over.
Unit 2, we're waiting. 10-4. The Army will be very grateful to you kids. You know, it's funny that the picture of that woman just arrived this morning.
You know, I'll bet if that sheriff had been here, you wouldn't have seen it at all.
I guess you're right, Maury. I expect a full investigation of this office. We had a lot of prisoners unaccounted for.
We saw quite a few men on the island. I guess they must have been the ones.
Poor devils. I hope we can do something for them.
I'm Major Coleman. Are you Johnson?
I was placed in temporary charge of the substation.
From what I understand, the job will be permanent. And these must be the kids that cracked a ring the Army couldn't even locate.
They sure did, sir. And we're mighty proud of them.
Well, if we did anything, sir, it was to save our own neck. Most of us were scared stiff most of the time.
Nonetheless, you accomplished it. And you performed a great service. This group was the largest menace to United States security we've ever had.
Wow. Hey, you think maybe we'll get a medal, huh?
Oh, there you go. I swear, Skip, you remind me of a walking comic book.
What's wrong with being famous? I can just see the headlines.
football star cited for bravery.
Football star? If you ever get off the bench, I'll personally give you a medal.
Oh, wow, Pam, you sure are a drag, you know that? Hey, I was talking about next year.
I believe there'll be rewards for all of you. In a few days, you'll be going to Washington, D.C., where you'll be interviewed by the president himself. In the meantime, if there's anything we can do for you, let us know.
Major Coleman.
Yes?
Did you say you'd do anything we asked, sir?
If it's at all possible, of course.
Well, sir, I mean, Skip and I, we sort of... Well, sir, there's a secret boat dock somewhere on that island. And we looked and looked for it, and I'm going to flip if I don't see it. Can we go with you when you go to search for it? I've got something at stake, you know. My boat's there, and I've got to get it back.
Son, I'm sure you're perfectly welcome. Come back in about 2 hours, and we'll be glad to take you with us.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, crazy. How about that? Well, what do you say we all have a ball, huh? Let's go water skiing.
Yeah. What do we use for a boat?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody for horseback riding?
Oh, the howl, oh, the cry, through the trees where spirits lie. Feel the shiver, feel the dread. The wolf song wakes the living dead. Oh, the howl.